Hello, day 23. So today was an okay day. I had some sugar today. I don't feel horrendous about it because I'm sort of thinking that if I crack, it's one because I was so deep into it, into the sugar that before I started this that it's kind of expected that I would need to have at least a little bit to not go absolutely insane. But also, I'm kind of realizing and coming to terms with the fact that I'm gonna need to, for quite some time, maybe a year or two after this whole thing is over, monitor myself and make sure that I'm able to like manage the sugar and do it in a way that I can make the change a realistic one. So, if I have some sugar in the day, don't have too much, and then, beef up the protein and the veggies and fruits and stuff to compensate and sort of make up for any sort of slippage. So I'm not feeling too bad about the fact that I had a little bit of sugar today. I'm going to try and make sure that I don't have any more for the rest of the, 17 days that I've got. Because the fact that it's day 23 means that this is going by really fast and I'm not even really noticing it. So, so today was an okay sugar day. I didn't go overboard, which I will count as a success because previously, in other times in my life when I've tried to do sort of like no sugar or change my eating habits, if I slipped up even a little bit, I would beat myself up so bad that I would just slip completely back into my previous habits. Also, it never lasted this long, and I think one of the big reasons that it's lasting this long is because I'm doing these videos. So yeah, which is great. I think another reason is because I'm doing it my way. My mom and I were talking earlier today about sort of just like eating and listening to other people's diets and all that kind of stuff, and I was realizing that a lot of the reason that I eat the way I do is because it's a sort of a form of control. It's a way that I can show I have control over my life, which I know lots of people with different eating disorders say, but it's so very true. It is one of those things that it is the last basic thing that you can control. It's, people can control pretty much anything and everything else about your life except for your food. And so, when you have like, emotional things that are going on or whatnot, and that's your coping mechanism, it's your one form of control. So I'm realizing that that's a big reason why previously I haven't been able to stay on anything, is because I was trying to do it someone else's way, like follow someone else's diet plan or rules and regulations for things that they did, and sort of immediately when I would go into that mode, I would have this knee-jerk reaction in my head and in my chest. Like you can, when you're as addicted as I am, I'm not over it. I don't think I'll ever be over it, but when you're as much of an addict as I am, you have a physical reaction to that kind of a thing, and my chest would get tight and I would get panicky, and then I would binge, because it was like, well, I'm never going to be able to have these things again, and they're telling me, I have to do these things, and so I would have this freak out, and then I would binge, and then I would decide, no, I'm not going to do this, I can't do this, it's too big. So I think that's another reason why this time is working, is because I decided to do it my way, and my way is lenient on me. So yeah, so all in all, today was an okay day sugar wise. and rather enlightening, which was really nice. I like that on this journey I'm going through, I'm learning things about myself that will help me in the future and that will keep me on the right track. So yeah. Also, quick girly note, I have, this seems silly to say, but it was kind of nice today. It was the first time in a long time I've developed a crush on a customer that comes into my work. I won't say names or even describe what drink he gets or anything. I'll just say that he's very cute, and that, this is gonna sound super girly, but when he smiles it makes me go all gooey inside. And the reason I'm saying this is because it's been a really long time since I've felt that way about anybody. You know, I've thought people were super hot, but I've always immediately been like, you know, oh, well, they would find me disgusting, and, you know, I'm this, you know, horrible, gross thing, and whatnot. And then I'd start thinking about myself and, like, how we would interact and whatnot. But today I kind of stopped myself and was like, no, you know, I stopped myself and let myself flirt, which I haven't done in a really long time because I've been so self-conscious about my weight. And I just sort of stopped myself and I said, what's the worst thing that could happen? He doesn't like you? You know, if that happens, it's like, okay, move on. It's not the end of the world. It's happened before. It's you know, if it happens, it's not going to be the last time, but there is the slight chance that he might like you. He might think you're pretty and funny and fun to talk to. So, you know, I kind of had a little happy moment of mushy goo and had a little flirtation, which I thoroughly enjoyed and plan to repeat as many times as possible. So yeah, I think also another thing is I think another reason why I put on the weight is to sort of not be attractive to boys. That may sound ridiculous because if you know me personally, you know that I also am boy crazy and would greatly enjoy being in a relationship, but I think I'm also scared shitless of being in a relationship. So I've put on the weight to make it so that it's not even in my control, or I mean, it's not in my control. It's like, you know, I put it on so that no one will find me attractive, so that it won't be an issue, so that I won't have to face that fear. I don't know where that came from, and I don't know why it happened, but it definitely happened, and it's definitely a thing that I am slowly but surely dealing with. So I think today was a good step forward in that arena, and hopefully I can keep making steps forward. It's gonna be a long time, but I'm hopeful. So, you know, bear with me on the romantic road, and you're already bearing with me on the food journey. So thank you. Tomorrow after work, I think I'm gonna go to the YMCA and try and get a membership so that I can start swimming, because it's getting really hot here in Seattle, and I just need to start exercising more, and I love to swim and I miss it. So yeah, so I think tomorrow after work I'm gonna go do that, and then Saturday, which is day after tomorrow, I'm super excited. I'm staying quiet and calm right now because it's rather late, but if I could, I would be jumping up and down, hooting and hollering. I get to go see Tyler Oakley with Kelsey, and both of us are so freaking excited because we get to spend the day together and hang out and be us and talk and sing. Who knows, there might be another us video coming up on Saturday. But yeah, we get to go see him, and I'm so beyond excited because we both adore him and think he's just the funniest and have so much fun watching his videos. So seeing him in person is going to be super exciting. So yeah, so good things happening, and you know, trying to keep on keeping on with the sugar. So you know, 17 more days. I'll do another weigh-in before the end, and then at the very end I will do a final weigh-in to see if I lose any more, and if I do, what, just to sort of see where this got me. I plan to keep going on the healthy road though, even after the 40 days, so I'll probably do like weekly updates after that of just sort of like, here's what's been going on with my health and all that stuff, if you guys are interested. If not, then you know, I'll probably do a couple and then just taper off. But yeah, that's about all I got for today, so I think I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe to know when I post new videos, and share if this might help anybody you know, because you know, I like helping people, so that's kind of another reason why I'm doing this, is hopefully someday this will be able to help somebody sort of motivate themselves to do the same thing and change their life. So anyways, I love you all. Have a wonderful tomorrow and a wonderful night tonight, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!